Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm very glad to meet you here again. I'm Maria, a tutor of Russian as a foreign language, and today I want to explain you about intonation in Russian language. Let's start. Intonation is a very important topic in Russian language. That's why I decided to take today this topic and explain you about intonation in Russian language, and I give you some examples of intonation constructions because I think when you study Russian it's important to pay attention on intonation, how you stress the word in sentence, because we can receive completely different meaning just from the one phrase. It depends on stress, which word you emphasize in the sentence. That's why I think it's rather interesting a topic when we talking about Russian and for foreigners. Okay, in Russian the word интонация in English translates as intonation. Интонационная конструкция, intonation construction. IK in Russian and IC in English. And today I give you some types of intonation constructions. Let's see the first type of intonation construction. It can be in a simple sentence with the dot at the end, in question sentence, and in exclamation. For example, меня зовут Иван. Хорошо. That's rather simple sentences. You just give some information to people. You don't emphasize any word in this construction. So it's neutral sentence, and we don't need to do something with intonation construction number one, because it's just when you give some message. The second intonation construction is completely different than the first intonation construction, because we stress some word in these sentences. And here I give you explanation of which situation we emphasize some words, and here examples. In red I give you the words or syllables which we stress, and that means you want to receive exactly this information that you want to stress. Which word you want to stress? You want to receive this information. So person with whom you speak should understand what do you mean. Okay, we use the second intonation construction when we ask any question. In Russian, question вопрос. Okay. For example, как вас зовут? So we stress the question word как. We don't say как вас зовут or как вас зовут. We stress the first question word in this sentence. Как? Как вас зовут? The second one we use when we talk to person. Обращение in Russian is greetings or salutation. Обращение. When you talk to person. Here we emphasize the syllables because we talk the name of the persons. For example, Володя, the stress on the second syllable, or Ira, the stress on the first syllable. This is popular Russian names, okay? And this is exclamation. We want to talk to person, and first we say the name of this person. Then we use this intonation when we have a greetings. In Russian is приветствие. Привет, hi, yeah? Приветствие. From the word привет. We can use привет or we can use the word hello. Здравствуйте. So we emphasize the first syllable. Здравствуйте. And this is exclamation also. Then we use this intonation construction when we have exclamations. In Russian is восклицание. We can say, it's dangerous over there. Там опасно. So we stress the second word, опасно, dangerous, because we want to give the information to person that it's dangerous there. Then we use this when we have a request. In Russian, требование. We use an exclamation such as тихо, молчать. Тихо, be quiet, yeah? Молчать, keep silence. So we emphasize the syllables because this is the short sentences consists only of one word. And finally, we use this intonation construction when we highlight the sense. Highlighting of sense in Russian – выделение смысла. For example, Николай в Москве живет, а где Павел будет жить? Николай lives in Moscow, and where Pavel will be living. So we don't care about where he will be living, we care about who, because Николай в Москве, а где Павел? One person is in Moscow and we are interested in where is the person Pavel will be living. If it's interesting for us to know where he will be living, in apartment, in house, in center of the Moscow or outskirts, we will emphasize this, будет жить. But for now, I emphasize the name because we know about Nikolai and we want to know about Pavel. Let's continue. And now we are talking about the third type of intonation construction. This type is characterized of a sharp rise of the tone and then sharp fall of the tone. First, we rise the tone and then we fall the tone. Even if it's a question, even if it's exclamation, so we do these instructions, yeah? When we use this type of tones and type of construction. When we have general question, общий вопрос, без вопросительного слова, without question word. We don't have here question words когда, for example. Or где. When. Where. No. Okay? Without question word. Без вопросительного слова. And this is very important in Russian language, that it's not like in English, we should use the question word in the beginning of question. No, in Russian, we just can start the sentence with the pronoun, personal pronoun, for example, or any words, and we don't need, when we ask the question, to have a question word in the beginning. And that's why the intonation is very important in Russian language, as I told you in the beginning of this video. Okay, for example, вы были в театре? We don't emphasize or stress any word in this sentence. We just have stress in our syllable, театре. That means that we want to know if this person wants in theater. Да? Вы были в театре? Have you been in theater? It's not the special important information. This is the neutral question. Okay? Then, when we want to specify anything, in specifying questions, for example, когда вы были в театре? Когда? When have you been in theater? When? I emphasize in red word, question word, когда, when, because we need to know, it's interesting for us in this, to receive the information when they have been in theater. And follow my stress, follow my voice. Yeah, first I raise my voice, then I drop my voice. Когда вы были в театре? Когда? Okay? When we intensify the sense of the sentence, this is an exclamation. For example, we admire about anything. For example, как он плавает? We stress question word как, but in this sentence it's not question words. Как он плавает? What's he's the good swimmer? Yeah, how he swim? What's the good swimmer? And we want to stress the first word that we admire of his type of swimming. And the last one we use in exclamations, in requests, when we want to receive something from another person. For example, откройте окно. We stress the first word, откройте. Open the window, because for us it's important, the person helps us to open the window. Откройте окно. So we raise our intonation, the first word, and we fall on the second. Because when we say to person откройте, they already understand that we want to know about window. So it doesn't necessary to raise the intonation in the end of this exclamation. Okay? And now I tell you very quick about the last two intonation constructions, fourth and fifth, because I'm afraid this video will be very boring, so I just tell you very quick, and it's very simple intonation constructions. I explain you about the tone in these constructions, and we have some examples also. In fourth intonation construction, it's completely different than we saw in the third intonation construction. That first we decrease our tone and then we increase in the end of the sentence. decrease and then we increase, rise our tone. Okay, we use this tone when we have incomplete question with conjunction «а». For example, Виктор был в кино, а Мария, Victor was in the movie theater, and Maria. So we stress the word in incomplete question with conjunction «а». А Maria. This is the question consists of conjunction «а» and the name. That's it. We don't have question words, we don't have verbs, any other words. So this is the short incomplete question. And then we use this tone in incomplete statement. Незавершенное высказывание. In Russian, incomplete statement. Вчера вечером, and I write here 3 dots, that means that something incompleted. In Russian syntaxis, we use this when we start talking about, then we forgot, and then we start our sentences, but we never complete this sentence. Yeah, that's why I stress in red. I emphasize in red 2 words in the beginning. Вчера вечером, and we want to say something, but we stopped, okay? And the last 5th intonation construction we use when we have positive or negative assessments. Положительная или отрицательная оценка. For example, exclamation, какие у нее руки. So we stress the vowels in word какие and руки. The literally meaning words she has a hands. That means that she has a good hands, if we literally translate, but the meaning is like she does everything very good, what she takes, what she starts, any action she does perfect way. In this intonation construction, we need to understand that we pronunciate our vowels very long, okay? This E, long, and U, long pronunciation. Какие у нее руки? So we, how to say in English, prolong, yeah, our vowels, make it very long when we admire, yeah, and this is the positive assessment, yeah, of course, because we admire how she does well. Okay, my friends, I hope this video was very interesting for you, not too boring, because I wanted to explain you all types of intonation constructions in Russian language. Trust me, it's very important when you read the books, when you talk with your friends, when you talk to people in Russia, you need to understand how we can explain our feelings and what we need to do with our intonation when we pronunciate anything, okay? And of course, you can understand better the Russian culture, the Russian natives also, when they tell you something with admiring, with the positive or negative assessment, with something bad, or just the question word, or greetings, anything. Now, I hope you understand a little bit better how we do our intonation in speaking language. Don't forget to give me a like, follow my channel if it's really interesting for you, and if you study Russian and see you very soon. Bye!